Hello there, gorgeous magical creators. I'm Christine Collins. I am your NLP hypnotherapist and your creativity consultant, here today for you with a couple of quick tips regarding momentum on your projects. Sometimes we get really big, exciting ideas and we get started on them. We kind of get things in motion, we get things moving, and then somewhere along the way on the journey, before we actually get that project to a completion point, it sort of peters out. We run out of steam, and we get to a place where we're not able to finish the thing that we started. And that can be really frustrating, especially when it's something that we've committed to completing, or it's something that we were initially very excited about. So these are just a couple of very quick creation tips for you in terms of momentum specifically. And the first piece that I think is very crucial when it comes to any creative project is staying connected to that original vision and excitement that you had when you first came up with the idea. Sometimes you might wake up in the middle of the night with this really great idea and you write down what it is, and then you get started on it the next day and you just kind of can't quite reconnect to what you were so excited about in the beginning of the project. So staying connected to that vision and continuously visualizing the outcome that you're trying to create, that you're aiming for, can be extremely helpful and very beneficial in terms of that. And when it comes to doing the individual tasks, being able to allow yourself to follow the flow of your own excitement is also extremely productive. So it might seem logical and practical to write out a very concrete plan and to follow it to a T and to do this step and then this step and then this step, but it's actually more productive and more effective to follow the flow of your excitement. So even if you have a particular task slated for the day that you thought is what you were going to do next, but you feel yourself being kind of pulled or nudged towards doing a different part of that same project that's just as productive, but it's simply a little bit of a diversion from your original plan, go with that, because there's a reason that there's energy around that task. You're feeling drawn towards completing that particular thing, and it just means that you won't have to do that particular thing later. So be flexible and willing to go outside of a prescribed plan and to follow your own excitement and what it is that you're drawn to work on in a particular moment. As long as it doesn't matter or greatly impact, the larger scale project, go ahead and follow the flow of your own excitement with it. And then the final tip is to do your best to break it into bite-sized pieces. A lot of times when I'm listing out things for myself that I need to get done or take care of, I avoid the things that seem really big because I know that there are multiple parts to them. So there's, this overarching goal, but I know that it involves doing this and then this and then this. Break that out for yourself in your to-do list or however you track it. I use Asana, but there's a lot of different tools, and there's Post-it notes. I mean, there's every range of tools for listing out your task project. Go ahead and break it into as small of an increment as you are able to, because that way you can kind of tick off those smaller pieces and feel like you're making really good progress on the overall picture. I hope you found this to be helpful and insightful. Once again, I'm Christine Collins with Transform Create, and I hope that you have an absolutely magical and creative rest of your day.